Ta-da! It's Jaina. Good morning. I'm about to show you my very basic makeup routine. I'm excited to do this because makeup is something I finally feel like I have the grasp on. And my routine started out being like 45 minutes long, and now it's only about 10 to 15 minutes long. So I will speed things along, but also take my time to show you what I do. Because if you were like me in the beginning, makeup is a big, scary world. Like, there's so much. It's a mix between art and science. So the very first thing I do is line up everything I'm going to use for that makeup session. And that just helps you speed things along, and if you're ADHD like me, it will help you prevent you from getting distracted or forgetful. Because sometimes when I don't do this, I get very forgetful. My makeup kit's really messy, but I'm just gonna show you. All right, there we go. This is the little head massager thing I talked about in another video. I love these things. They're orgasmic. You definitely need one. And just like scratch your head. Ah, it's like free head pats. Ah, okay, enough of that. So I will explain these things when I get to them. It is very messy, but you know what? No shame. No shame. I'm not going to apologize for messes. Get a brush. Now, I'm a newbie in brushes, so don't follow my advice there. Oh, cool. And a little sponge. And highlighter. Bruh. And what else? Lashes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly yet, but we'll figure this out, okay? And lipstick and all that wonderful stuff. Okay. Trying to position the phone so it doesn't fall down. All right. First thing I do, I take this color correcting concealer. Say that really fast. Color correcting concealer. Color correcting concealer. Because you'll see, I shaved and I scraped my skin as deeply as possible, but it's still visible. And that's very annoying. My drag queen friend Chad, shout out to you Chad, recommended this color palette. It's by NYX, and I found this at Target. It was $12-ish, worth it. And then you can use these other colors for other types of color correction. I haven't learned yet, except the blue for bruises. I have some bruises that won't go away on my legs. That was from when I was running, tripped, fell, and smashed my head against a rock. Well, my knee got banged too, and I got a bruise there, and it won't go away. So I'll start off, and now I do a lot of things with my hands. A lot of people like brushes. I'm a messy girl, and I like hands because I feel the control of distribution. So I will first wipe the red on my finger, and I'll just go boop boop. And it will be like really pasty and white. But that's okay, we're gonna fix that. We just wanna cover up the blue undertones of the facial shadow. I hope this is good lighting, it's natural, it's as good as we're gonna get. And then I take the light brown because it kind of matches my skin. I will go over it. With this, I do touch up throughout the day because it gets rubbed off, your hair grows in a little bit more, or you might sweat and it kind of like bleeds. So you wanna, it's good, it's something good, really good to take with you. Oh, by the way, I didn't even set it up in a line like I should. But that's okay because you can't see it anyway. Then I take a foundation. This is also from Target. BB, Beauty Balm, or Blemish Balm. Some of them are called Blemish Balms. I don't know the patterns between BB and CC, except that they mean things. There's also this, which is my wife's, and I think it was like a free sample the Gratis. This is also a beauty balm, and I love this stuff, but it's like so small. And this one kind of cleanses your pores, or it closes them, so you don't have those gaping holes in your face like I do. But I'm not going to use it because there's only a little left. Save it for a special occasion. So I'm going to take this stuff, which was like $5 or $6 a bottle, and this has lasted me over a month so far. I'll take a big glob, rub it, and then I will dab, dab, dab. I like dabbing, not dabbing, like, we're not smoking here. We're makeuping, yes. Dab it, and then I smear. And I might be breaking rules or whatever, I don't care, it works for me. And you have to find a system that works for you. Don't worry about what's right. Don't worry about what's wrong, unless it looks wrong. So I've noticed with this specific foundation, it's not like as thick, so I don't really notice it. So I do a thin layer because thicker layers don't really matter. And I will go over it with a second foundation in a little bit. And there's no like rhyme or reason to the specific order I do things, except for that concealer goes first before the foundation. As the foundation kind of conceals the concealer, really. Okay, next. Now I'm going for another concealer. This one is not colored. It is like bleach. It feels like bleach in it. It's light brown. And this one is from my wife, and it's pretty old, so I'm not sure where she got it. It has a cool crown butterfly looking design. Anyway, this one is, I don't know, Anastasia.net. Well, they have a website, Anastasia. This is thick and pasty, and you want to be very careful with this because it will, like if you get a good glob, you can make your entire face pasty white and like a ghost. So I just do a little residue on my finger. Again, the dab action. So for my facial shadow, I actually don't notice anything here on the sides throughout the day. I don't know if that's just how hair grows, like here and here first, or if it's just my genetics. But I'm glad I only have to focus on here and here. And then maybe here later on in the day. Okay, so this is much wider. You might hear my parrot like crying out in the background because I just woke her up. Our morning ritual is like making Luna the parrot an egg, a scrambled egg, which I make really good scrambled eggs, by the way, and you should watch that video. It's somewhere in my post history. Okay, instead of using my mirror, I'm using my iPhone. Alright, I put way too much on, and this looks silly, huh? So I like to scoop it and distribute it. So I kind of scoop the excess, and I have to do under my eyes anyway. So, might as well use the excess there. As my wife likes to say, waste not, want not. I think that's a ridiculous term. Yes, I know, if you do not waste, then you will not want for anything, because you will have it, because you didn't waste it. But I just think it sounds so silly. So, whenever my wife says, waste not, want not, I will be like, want not, want not. Alright, so I get concealer under the eyes. And I know I'm not supposed to be doing that because your eyelid skin is very thin and delicate. And I should not be like pushing it around like that. I hope I don't regret that. I do need to be using a concealer brush for this, which I did recently buy. A specific brush for concealing. And for the sake of this video, let's use it. Because I want to be showing you proper techniques. But at the same time, I don't want to be so religious or scientific about it that it scares you away. Makeup is actually fun when you get used to it and confident with it. Dabbing motions are like crucial, obviously, so you don't smear like this. Alright, you want to get as close to the eye line without like touching the lashes. Otherwise they'll get pasty and then they won't accept mascara later on. Okay. And I like to have a paper towel next to me So I could just go, like, get it slightly wet. And then just boop. So I do that, and it cleans them off mostly. And then maybe once a week, soak them and do the full brush cleansing, but I haven't gotten around to that stuff yet. I'm still learning how to girl. Okay, what's next? Okay, the next thing is my second foundation. This is from Hello Flawless, or maybe Hello Flawless is like the product name. The brand name is Benefit. Oh yeah, I've seen them forever, even as a cisgender male. So yes, better look at the bottle. This also goes a long way because it's thicker and pastier. When I was cross-dressing and before all of this stuff happened, one time, like I've always been scared of makeup. Like makeup really scared me because I hated stuff you put on your face. Fun story, when I was in like pre-kindergarten, so I was at a Montessori school, and they had a day where they had hand paint and everyone dipped their hand in the paint and put it on the wall. I was so deathly afraid of that. I cried and cried and cried, and they were trying to like get me to put my hand in the paint, and I refused. I threw a fit because I was so terrified of getting my hand soiled. Oh my goodness. And then later on in life, it came out in ways like I was afraid of Halloween costumes. Not only for me, but for others, because I can't see their face. It's like all these weird things, and I've had an interesting aversion for. My parrot's getting quite annoying. I wonder if she wants to come in here and have some fun with us, so I will be right back. Luna, are you being a naughty girl? There you go, baby bird. I'm back. Something fun about our parrot. She is terrified of balloons, much like I was terrified of hand paint. So my wife concocted this cool contraption that's kind of like a barrier. It's like a force field, so she doesn't even get near it. See, she's afraid right now. Let's put that aside. I put it in the entryway to the bathroom so she doesn't bother me during my makeup routine. And by the way, my makeup routine is really fast, but because I'm explaining it, obviously it's taking longer. Okay, so I just put on the concealer, and now I'm ready for my second foundation. So I only use a little bit. Remember, you can easily add more, but it's hard to take stuff off or redistribute it. So I've used a beep beep, half a pea size. Dab, 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 dab. Do a little bit more. You will definitely get the feel for it. As you do it more, you'll know what's too much or not enough, and it's awesome. It is an art form. Okay, so I just smear this as well. For this one, I smear it, then I'll dab it with the sponge. Or I'll dab it with Luna's feathers. This gives it a nice, like, glow. And by the way, I'm doing very minimal makeup, as I usually do. I want to, like, perfect that minimal beauty look. I don't like the overly made up look because yeah, it's like, it can make someone look really hot if they're made up like that, but I don't know, I'm a natural girl, I've learned, but not hippie natural, if that makes sense. And get one of these cool mirrors that is like a zoom enhance mirror. We'll call it the CSIS mirror. Zoom enhance. Okay, can you see it? There we go. Oh, I'm gonna snapshot that right there. That's really cool. Okay, I like endless reflections. All right, so this is my face so far. All I've done is the concealer, color corrector. Like, I'm already noticing I'll need a little bit more light brown for my boop boop, but that's okay. We could always do that in a bit. And I hope you're enjoying my Pokemon Pikachu weekend shirt. I'll use this in a bit. So it's around here where I usually forget every morning what I was working on. So now I realize, okay, I did the second foundation. Now there's stuff like eyes, or we could do the highlights, or we could do the lips. I like to do the lips last. So let's do the eyes. Are you ready, Luna? Okay, let's do eyeshadow. My amazing makeup friend, Angela, she's a professional makeup artist, and she is, oh my goodness, she's helped out tens of thousands of people in the world of makeup, and she's an expert, and she has an entire room, it seems, devoted to makeup. And she has like 30 collection tins of eyeshadows. So many, like probably more eyeshadow than someone would use in their entire lifetime, assuming that they used eyeshadow all the time. And it's insane. But there are so many colors. I pick colors arbitrarily. I'm terrible at planning ahead. So I don't even know what I'm gonna wear yet. So I don't know what will match, and I don't care. I don't want to stress that stuff yet. If you stress too much, you'll get overwhelmed, and it will make the process a lot less fun. So I just look at the colors and I pick one that just calls out to me. So I love the blue, I love the red and purples. I haven't really touched these ones down here. So let's try this green. I haven't used it yet. Oh, looks like I have, because you could see the brush marks inside of it. Oh, okay, yes. So we're gonna use that one. Okay, let's do it. This is my eye brush. And I will start, now I don't know the proper technique for this. This is something I'm gonna have to ask her or my drag queen friend. I don't know if you start with dark first or light. What I learned was you put light in the closer to your nose and dark on the outside of your eye. That helps the illusion of making your eyes larger. So I'll start with light first. Boop, boop, boop. Dab, dab, dab. At first you should like dab it on the brush and then blot it a little bit, then smear, just so you can get the idea of how it goes on. So I will just dab on my wrist. Oh my gosh, bird. I will definitely need more of that. Actually, I'm really terrible at eyeshadow, so you should not be following exactly what I do. Okay, this is not gonna work with this parrot here. Luna? And I tend to do eyeshadow really heavy in that I go up a lot, up to my eyebrows. I want to work on not doing that. Because it's like I scream color, but at the same time, that's who I am. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go put this parrot away in her box, because she's gonna make this video last a lot longer, unfortunately, and I want to value your time. Okay, Luna, eat your eggs. Oi. Balloon device. Okay, continuing. Let's speed this along. Enough with the idle banter. Now for the dark. I don't even know if I'm going into the office today. I wear makeup to the office. I just usually don't go so crazy on the eyeshadow because I go in boy mode. I mean, they've seen me full makeup and only one person asked questions, which led to me I guess, being out to the CEO. Fortunately, it went well. He's like, it's cool, we're all family here, you know, be yourself. I'm like, wow, you're so cool. Like, this really is an awesome dream job. Okay. No, we want to do eyeliner now. So this can be scary, but don't worry. It's like, you get that feel and your hands will be so smooth. Let's hope my hands are smooth now. I kind of did pound half an energy drink and 2 cups of coffee. Ta-da! I need to have that Jainergy. Oh my God, Jainergy. Okay. So for the top eyelid, I pull it like this and I lift my eyebrows up and I just slightly caress just above my eyebrows. What I've learned, you want a thicker line further away from your nose. And I'm having a hard time seeing in this iPhone camera, so I might be doing it too thick. But this is all for the name of science. Oh yeah, that's huge. But that's okay, we'll just have crazy eyes today, right? And then look in the mirror, blink a few times, make sure they look even, which they do. Now, because I'm showing you this video, I'll do my crazy eyes, and that includes some under the eye. I was doing it all the way across, but A, that looked too extreme, and 2, Green Day. That's the joke, apparently. I don't know really who Green Day is, except a band. Sorry if you like them. I don't mean to offend you. I just don't know who they are, but apparently they wear a lot of eyeliner. I'm assuming like emo punk. Now for under, I only do just this outside right here because you want all that darkness right here. The darkness is a contrast to the lights of your eyes. So if you do more dark over here where you want your eyes to appear bigger, it will give that impression. For this one, I pull down, widen my glance, and my eyes look like a WTF dog. Like, what are you doing? Okay. I already see some smudged eyeshadow just below this. Okay, if you're a little smudge, if it's not big, like your finger and just like lightly touch your skin and smear it. Usually you can smear it into your foundation and it will disappear. And that's my little makeup hack, which is necessary when you're on the go. You can't bust out your makeup kit at any situation, can you? Okay, this side looks a lot thicker. So I'll just even it out. Ta-da! What? Oh, someone's roommate's outside. I'm like, what? Is someone watching me? Highlights. I'm actually, wait, no, before that, mascara. Now, I'm not doing the eyelash lifter, but you know what that is. This thing, if you don't know how to use it, it's simple. Handle at the bottom, curvature out, match your eyeball, and then just very gently lift it and do it. We got some time. So relax your eye, and then gently squeeze. I never really noticed an improvement with this though, and that's why I don't use it much. But apparently if you use it properly, it makes your eyelashes go whoop, all springy like. There we go. It's kind of like a pull up and blink down technique. Go from left to right. But I notice sometimes mascara doesn't get on the lashes easily, especially if I get foundation on it or concealer, which is what I was referring to earlier. So I go over it a few times. Alright, I can't really see them. The lighting is not so good. Can you see them from this angle? Oh well. Next. Before I forget, eyebrows. I am blessed with good eyebrows, so I don't really need to do much. The lady I go to for eyebrows, yes. I go to an eyebrow girl, like, wow, Jaina, what are you doing? And it's simple. Oh, she says, like, she's jealous of my brows, and that makes me really happy. She says she would have to do a lot of custom work to get eyebrows like mine, or make it appear that she has eyebrows like mine. Alright, and this is just like a pencil or a marker. You just scribble over it. And don't go outside the lines, like I just did. Oh my gosh. But that's okay, because if you go outside the lines, just lick and lightly smear. Wow, those look really thick, huh? And this is a light brown. The lid is the color, because I have like light brown hair, naturally. No, my natural hair color is not purple, believe it or not. Look at this Pac-Man brush I got at Ulta. It's like a Pac-Man theme and has glitters. And it's fun to do that. That's pretty much all I do with it. Of course, I get some powder on it. So and this is our powder. I will show you that in a second. But first, highlights. You're supposed to do a brush with this. I just do my finger. Again, I'm messy. So I rub it a little bit. And that's a lot. So you want to do the dab thing, and I put it right over here. Dab. And dab. Now, circular motion. I just kind of polish the left and right side. I was doing highlighter all down here, but I was told you don't want to like highlight that because it will emphasize like sunkenness in your cheeks. So you want to keep it up here. And I was told by both of my makeup artist friends that it's good to just lightly brush down the center of your nose, the bridge of your nose. And they were saying even above your eyebrows, but I have this like crease right here. You see? And I have a little bit of bone sticking out. Like that's the extent of my eyebrow ridge, my masculine eyebrow ridge. And it's not bad at all. In fact, it's very almost feminine. But I don't like to highlight that ridge. I think that highlighter does that. So I usually skip that. But I was told also, right there as well. I don't know why. Otherwise, I would tell you. Oh my gosh, I just got highlighter on my lip. Okay. Woo! We're getting along. Blow my nose. Excuse me. That lack of color correction on my shadow is bugging me. So I will do a bit more. You could be like generous with this. It's because this stuff looks really colorful. Like, whoa, my face is gonna be all red and brown. No, like this blends with your skin and it's magic. Not as magic as hormones though. Do a little bit more. And I will have to do a little bit more foundation to cover and balance that color. Oh my gosh, are we like almost done? Well, I mentioned powder, right? And these are my wife's and I don't know what they're for. But using my brain, or what's left of it, I kind of realized that powders are anti-oil, they're anti-shine. And as you see in my videos, I have a lot of shine, especially after like 1 p.m. That's when all my oil is like, we're gonna get out of your skin and blind the world. So these are also from, oh no, they're not from Benefit. This one is Bella Pierre. And this one is as well. This one's darker and this one's lighter. I'll use the lighter one. Because I am a pasty white girl. Okay. Okay, it comes in like that. Like a little sprinkling device. And all the powder's down here. So I'll put the lid on. Tap it a few times upside down. so it gets up here and a little bit more. And then I will use my Pac-Man big floofy brush and I'll dab, doop, doop. So it's like a little bit on there. Then I'll dab, especially on the forehead. And this is the fun part. Yay. Yes, Luna. I love you too. And as you use these, put them away. Because after you're done with makeup, you're exhausted and you don't want to clean up. So it's just like, put it back after you use it. So one thing I learned about eyeshadow, you can use it for like anything and everything. If you have enough variance in the eyeshadow, enough colors and base tones like the browns and the creams, you can do anything. I would even dare say you can do your entire makeup routine in eyeshadow alone if you knew what to do. It's that versatile, and that's why my friend Angela has so much of it, because she uses it for everything. No, she doesn't use it like in replace of actual stuff like concealer, but she uses it for so much. And when you see those really crazy makeup art products, most of it is probably eyeshadow used differently, not just for the eyes. Speaking of, I could go a bit darker on the sides, but I'm not going to right now. But I like to have a gradient left to right. Wow, is that it? It is. Now, I'm not going to use this, but this is a lip liner, and you put it on the outside, and that will help contain the lipstick and give a sharp line. I'm still getting used to it, and I'm not going to use it right now, especially because the color is bright red. Well, it's the same color as this. And I'm not going to use bright red today. I'm going to use dark lipstick. Now, here's my lipstick hack. Perhaps the best thing I'm going to tell you in this video. Luna? Okay. I guess the roommate came in and took Luna, and I was like, I don't like people being around when I'm recording. I get self-conscious. Which is kind of funny, me being self-conscious and I'm so crazy on Just Jaina, but it's true. When people hear what I'm saying, I think about it, and that's just a product of my crazy brain. Alright, lipstick hack. Ready? This is like the #1 cool thing you could learn in this video, and it's like stupid, but I like it. Well, because everyone I tell this or show this to is like, oh, interesting. Normally lipstick is all or nothing. When you put that lipstick on your lips and you smear it, it's like, it lays on thick. So sometimes I really like subtle lipstick. Again, trying to like appear natural. And that's where I employ the dabbing technique. No surprise there. I must first find my shade. Here it is. I didn't put it away from yesterday. I used to like bright red. Now I like dark red. And I'm gonna move into different shades. My profile picture on a lot of websites is well, you'll know it because it's all like purple and pink tones. And I'm wearing dark purple lipstick in that one. I think it looks really cool, but only because everything else matches. I'm not a fan of blue or purple or black lipstick. I'm just not. It looks too unnatural. But then again, this is coming from a girl who's afraid of hand paint and Halloween masks, so it's no surprise there I'd have a weird aversion to unnatural colors. Index finger. Okay. Wow, that looks so sensual on the camera. Okay. I'm not trying to turn anyone on, no. I'm giving myself too much credit. If I know no, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. See, sometimes I go off course, and that's when I do the lick thing. But with lipstick, though, it smears a lot, so you have to be very careful. Measure twice, cut once, as they say. And it's hard to follow that lip line because your lip skin doesn't like end abruptly. It kind of fades off from red into skin tone. And I'm also looking at an iPhone camera that's not very crisp. I think I'm doing a good job though. Pardon my yellow teeth. I need to get them whitened. Only recently, since I've transformed my health, have I been flossing every day. It used to be like every other day. But I want to get really white teeth, and unfortunately they need braces, but I'm not going to get braces. I'll just accept my teeth for how they are. I used to have a huge gaping valley in between these two top teeth. Like huge, like buck teeth. I'm so glad they kind of compressed a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna end here. Let me look in the mirror really quick. Holy crap, that's good. Okay, a little on the sides. But wow, I did a really good job. I mean, I do this all the time. It comes naturally to me. I'm a natural professional. Okay, we're good. Definitely, if you're gonna be out all day, take this. Oh, speaking of being out all day, I got invited to a family or relative party from my in-laws. My wife's dad's side of the family. They're all in San Francisco, and her dad pulled me aside and he's like, Jaina, I would be honored and proud if you came to our family party. I'm like, oh, I knew he was supportive. So supportive. He knew I was transgender before I even knew he knew. And I was like, do you know everything? He's like, I know everything. I'm like, everything? Thinking he only knew cross-dressing. He's like, everything. And he's like, I grew up in San Francisco. I've seen it all. And then he gave me a big hug. I'm like, everything. Woman? He's like, yes, you are a woman. I'm like, oh my God. I cried and I hugged him, and it was a beautiful moment. He's the best father-in-law ever. Sorry to all other father-in-laws. Wow, this is officially my longest video yet. And I should be getting to work. Ah! Okay, so continuing on. He invited me to one of their family parties, and I'm excited to go. This will be like the first party I go to that's out of town since I quit drinking. And I'm not going to get into that, but I used to be afraid of going places if I wasn't sure what the alcohol situation would be like, because I depended on that to just be normal, but I wasn't even normal on it. So the thought of going somewhere, of course sober, and being around people who I don't really know, presenting as myself, obviously, and not knowing their reactions is scary. But I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to do it. I'm excited for this challenge. And you have to be excited for challenges in life because they grow you and you gain life experiences and wisdom. So he said, everyone knows, I've told everyone, and everyone is so cool with, you know, your gender identity except his brother, Roger. Apparently, Uncle Roger is a persnickety curmudgeon and is against things of expression and diversity. So he says, brace for impact. He's gonna make a lot of comments, rude comments, whatever. So I'm glad I know this, and because that allows me to prepare my heart. I'm not a confrontational gal. I like to promote love, peace, positivity, as you know. So I'm going to pay him back with love. If he says something critical, I will use that as a talking point, but not like a preachy talking point. Just like, this is who I am, why I am. And like, there are people who have incongruences within, and they need to resolve them because the world expects A and you got Q. That's gonna be fun, and I'm pretty sure I'll give a huge update if not show that party on an episode of Just Jaina next weekend. Okay, I'm done. Like, this is it. Don't forget to wipe off the lipstick from your finger because it will get all over the place, as I've learned the hard way. Ta-da! How do I look? I mean, my skin could be firmer, but I like doing this. There we go. If my skin was like a little bit taut, more taut, T-A-U-T, it would look very nice. But it's okay because I like my face for what it is. Gonna stop there. That was a fun session. That took obviously 40 minutes, but that routine only takes me 10 to 15 minutes every morning. And that includes time like correcting smudges and whatnot. And the lowest I've gotten it to is 7 minutes. This is Jaina. I hope you learned something. It's really easy, it's really fun. Like total transformation before your eyes. Makeup is your best friend after HRT, of course. Stressing less, getting proper sleep, healthy diet, and enough exercise is an equal best friend. You need those things because makeup and HRT won't do nothing if your health is failing. In fact, if you have a good, healthy system, like diet, exercise, less stress, hydration, moisturizing, all of that, I think that your transition on hormones will be a lot more expedient because you have fertile soil. I'd like to think of the changes as being fruit and the health condition of my body as being the soil. If I have healthy soil, the fruit are gonna be much more plump and juicy and fertile. All right, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'm going to do more of these as I get better and improve. I will hopefully have some more advanced makeup techniques for you, but I don't obsess too much about makeup. I correct it when it breaks here and there throughout the day, but I'm not like really obsessing about it. So, because I have other things to obsess about, like what am I gonna record next episode? We don't know. And I wasn't supposed to record any episodes today because yesterday I had so many episodes. I don't even know if I'm gonna publish that 3-parter. Last night was intense and I feel like I acted really wild and crazy, and that's who I am. If you saw the Jaina Home Alone one, that's me. Like, the same girl you're seeing now is the girl who is doing the twirly and singing and whatnot. Like, that's just me. I have a lot of different volume levels, and that's good because I never get boring. I hope not. All right, let me wash this finger. And I have one more recommendation for you in the teeth department. Brush at least 2 to 3 times a day. Floss to keep those teeth. My parents gave me some hard truth when they both had dental problems at the same time, and both dental conditions would take $10,000 to fix. And yeah, my parents are dealing with that right now, and they said, we flossed every day, we brushed repeatedly, and this still happened. And my dad sent me a long email about taking care of your teeth, and he told me like this sonic brush or whatever that like vibrates as you brush, so it can really get a deep clean, so you don't need deep clean at the dentist, and you don't need a $10,000 procedure, hopefully. So, but this is not about like dental health, this is about brightness and whiteness, and my wife got me this charcoal toothpaste. It is black, and it will intimidate the frick out of you, but don't worry, it tastes like normal toothpaste. You just close your eyes, brush your teeth, spit it out. Don't look at the black toothbrush in front of you, because charcoal is black, and you can't hide that. There's no dye you can add to this to make it colored. It is black. So, I'm finishing up a video. Okay. I just dropped Luna in here.
She's in my room. She's happy in there.
She's happy? Yay! She was screaming. Thank you, Rachel. Okay. Oh my gosh, I look like a Snapchat filter. I don't like Snapchat filters like that. Except the female one is decent. I think it cartoonizes you way too much, though. Why did I do that? Showing the power of your 5 flinjas. There we go, all gone kind of, but now I have to redistribute. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. This is Jaina JASLYN signing off. Go rock your makeup today, girl. Or if you're a guy and you're still watching, you learn a lot of cool stuff. I wish I knew this stuff when I was identified as cisgender male, because it, minus like the color stuff, it still corrects your skin and all that stuff. Alright, bye.